Hello there, I'm Musty Hobbit, and there's nothing that a Hobbit loves more than another helping of second breakfast, so welcome back, or welcome to the channel, and today we are talking about what I'm looking for at PRGE. I'm going back to the Portland Retro Gaming Expo, and I'm super excited. I'm going to see a bunch of my fellow Cartridge Club members out there, and including a few people who I have yet to meet in person, so if you are going, please let me know in the comments if you'll be there. I hope to run into as many of you as possible, but I'd like to at least know who to be looking out for. Before I go to every convention, I do like to make a list of sort of the things that I want to find, and usually that list involves spreadsheets of multiple pages or just lists of games, and so I kind of want to pick from those things and say, here's 5 sort of groupings of things that I would be particularly interested in coming across, or at least hunting for while I am at the expo itself. So let's get started. These are not in any particular order, but they are grouped. So first up would be NES Games. As it's very evident, I have a pretty substantial NES collection, nowhere close to some of my friends, but pretty decent list so far. I have been working on completing the Milton Bradley subset, which I am down to missing one game, and that is Digger T-Rock, so I'm going to be looking for that. Did not find that at Midwest Gaming Classic, so this will be the one to finish out that subset. After that subset is done, I am kind of in a limbo with what to look at next for NES. I'm kind of eyeing LJN Games just because of the stigma, I think. Just is an interesting story behind all of that, interesting games and a lot of licensed stuff, and I tend to gravitate toward those for some reason. So if I can get Digger T-Rock, and if there's still budget to allot for it, maybe some LJN titles for the NES. The original Xbox is another system that I am very, very interested in is sort of focusing on, and so I have a few games in particular that I would like to find for the original Xbox. Those are Cyanide, Gun Valkyrie, and Gauntlet Dark Legacy. Now, as I believe 2 of these are exclusives to the system, and then Gauntlet Dark Legacy is available on the others as well, but all 3 of these games are ones that I really want to have for the collection, and that's what I'm doing with the Xbox. I'm not really going after everything, but there are some that are very sought after, or games that I just generally want to play, and these 3 would be perfect examples of that. Next up, I am at 49 titles on my N64 collection, so the 50th one I want to make kind of special. So I was looking at what I have so far and thought it would be great to be able to finish out a subset with game number 50. So Star Wars Battle for Naboo is the one that I would like to kind of target as being that 50th N64 game for the collection. That will complete the Star Wars subset entirely with all 4 titles that were for that franchise, and kind of do a nice little bow on hitting that mini milestone for the N64. If you've looked at my channel at all, or if you are familiar with my gaming history, the Sega CD has quite a bit of nostalgia for me, and these games that I would want to look for Sega CD fit into that perfectly, aside from being probably total garbage. But I picked up the Crisscross Make My Video at Midwest Gaming Classic. There are 2 others in that series, one for InXS and one for Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch. I'd like to complete that subset and find those 2 titles. Hopefully somebody has them, and hopefully somebody's willing to unload them for super, super cheap, because they aren't great, but they are little pieces of memorabilia that are just really interesting and really kind of strange when it comes to the Sega CD library. Timing for PRGE is kind of interesting because there's a big game coming out the week prior that does have some association to this last target that I have. So Starlink comes out on the 16th of October. As some of you know, it's by Ubisoft, and there's a Starfox expansion or additional gameplay that's going to be in there for the Nintendo Switch version. Now, I realized when looking at this that I felt I absolutely needed to have it. There's something about the trailers that just absolutely grabbed me, and I realized that I don't have all the Starfox games. So I do need to go after a few of those. The ones that I am missing are Star Fox 64, as well as Star Fox Assault and Star Fox Adventures. So those 3 games are ones that I'm going to go targeting, and hopefully I can find those in addition to picking up Starlink and kind of have that full Star Fox set kind of wrapped up. So those are the things I'm looking for at PRGE. Again, I am super excited to go back, and I am actually going to be enjoying the week prior out there as well with my wife. We're celebrating our anniversary and taking a trip to both Portland and Seattle. So it should be a whole lot of fun, and I get to kind of finish off my vacation with PRGE itself. So I'm super looking forward to it. So again, if you are going to be at the show, please let me know in the comments. And if you're going to do similar video to this of the things that you're looking for at PRGE, let me know. Tag me on Twitter at MustyHobbit, or let me know that you've put that video out. I would really like to see what other people are looking for as well. It always helps to hunt in packs, right? So again, let me know if you're going to be there, but I'm going to take off for now. Thank you for coming by. I have been Musty. Take care of yourself. Be good to each other. Bye.